or should we make a rap about it? Let's find out.
Oh God, no!
No,
Not that
guys,
one.
now this dragon tries to do an important exposition about the world, but I don't know. I should not trust him, and let's vote for and listen to him. Oh, it's too late. Now he's going to attack me.
This whole thing just makes me glad that I don't really pay attention to pop culture very much.
The ironic part is that somebody would totally do it, though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
Gotta be-
100%. Because people. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Maybe we might end up NPCing Levi for a little bit. Levi's turn isn't for a while, so what can she do? Is there any reactions that she can do?
Get into the gym and hit him with hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Yeah, for what I would suggest for Headmond and Levi to do is one they can try to have the summon spell because they're really nice. In fact,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why I want. That's why I have a summoner as a background character. Like, if Darren dies, because like summoners,
Yep.
summoning spells, they're like heavy utility. Man.
Oh yeah. Summoning stuff can be oof.
I mean, not the new summoning spells. I mean the conjuration like conjure demon, lesser demon, and all that. I mean, if your wizard got hit and lost its concentration, those demons will, and when you you defeat your enemies, this demon is going to kick your ass after that.
Well, I mean, the thing is with summoning, it's a lot of prep time.
Yeah, yeah. You need the time to do it.
Yeah, but it's like super powerful. But I mean, you make stuff so you won't die like that. Like for demons, you draw a blood circle around you so they can't attack you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, while the new spell of summons is basically they can, if you summon one of them, they get stronger the more powerful the spell you use.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can summon up to a CR10 demon.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and that can be like oof, bruh.
Yeah, that's one of the 7 rings demons.
I mean the weakest of the summons is the peace spirits, but it can become really powerful if you summon it at a better at a higher level. I mean it's stats and
I have a demon summoner as a background character. For him though, like if you want to be a demon summoner, you focus on like trying to get a demon's talisman so that you can summon it and it has to obey you.
Let's see. I think you are.
Is Levi there?
Levi.
What's up, Levi?
Okay, Levi, you're here.
Yep, I finally got good Wi-Fi, so I very much look forward to knowing what's going on for the first time ever.
Oh,
Hey, you can
Oh,
finally
shit.
join the campaign and stuff, or join the whatever the map. All right.
I mean, there's
So the only person that we're gonna NPC is Edmund. He doesn't have a
Yes.
whole lot on his that he can do.
They're all pretty low on everything.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, warlocks by definition can only do like a couple things anyway, so it works out. Let's
Yeah.
see. So
I mean,
thank
just
goodness it
play
works out.
him.
Thank
Play
goodness.
him like he's always pissed.
It looks like that Edmund hasn't Has Edmund did Hex this fight? You guys took a short rest before getting here.
I don't think he has no.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna do a Hex at some
Yeah, I mean
point.
X is the important thing, you know.
Hex, and then probably hit with something else. And then I'll let you guys can be like, okay, just hit him with X or Y or whatever, and we'll do that way. Anyway. But it's fine. Okay. So, are everyone in the roll 20 real quick?
I'm around the roll 20.
Alright.
Looks like one. Okay, everyone except for Edmund, who is going to sit out for this session, which is fine. Okay. So, as a quick recap, our intrepid hunters, which by the way, we should probably maybe if you guys want to, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to name your group, it's up to you guys. You guys can do that on your own. They were sent. Accepted a gate that turned into a red gate when going inside, and after very quickly destroying some of the swamp monsters that they first ran into, Darren had the question of whether or not he wanted to go into his instant dungeon that would help him make the item that he so wanted so badly. Which he immediately said yes, and then everyone teleported and is now in this instant dungeon where it's almost like a different version of the city where it's been in a war zone where everything is like falling apart and just like in ruins and there's nobody around, and running into undead creatures that just attack just on sight, and demons that have a little bit more intelligence behind them but still attacked the party. Then we are now at the what seems to be the end of this little instant dungeon, where we see a metal warforged that seems to have very briefly chatted with the party before everyone summarily attacked, and is now on currently its last legs. But before it was taken down, it was able to get some backup, some help with in this case a undead creature from asking for help from Strahd. So we are currently in that situation. Everyone is pretty low considering that you guys chose to take a short rest rather than a long rest before coming up here. And now I finished the turn of the metal Warforged last time. So we are starting at the middle of the combat round with Darren. It's your turn. At the start of your turn, Darren, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What? Oh yeah, the preacher thing. You can survive it.
Darren, you there?
Darren? Well, he's dead.
Apparently he's dead. That's gonna be. Oh, Darren is for some reason stuck in fear. We'll go back to him when he comes back. Seraph, what you got? Seraph, what you got?
Okay. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah. We'll go back to Darren when he comes back.
Okay, I think I will I use my bonus action to use a healing potion.
Okay. Well, basic healing potion, yes?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's 2d4.
2d4.
Who's gonna die?
Ew. Ooh.
Oh no, I take the 5.
Yeah,
I take the
5.
7.
It's 7. Yeah, take the 7. That's more average. It's fine. It's 2.
Yeah, I mean, I did know you were.
The difference is between 2 points. It's fine. Take the 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
And I will pummel him a lot.
Pummel him a lot. Yes, that sounds.
Yeah, with my short sword.
Yes, sir.
10, nope.
No, that's 12. Okay.
23.
Yes, sir.
I mean, 10.
Okay, that's gonna be.
Get him in the butt.
Oh my goodness. You after glugging down this healing potion, you feel a little bit better, and you try to swipe with the short sword, but it seems that but it doesn't penetrate the very sturdy plate metal armor exoskeleton on this creature. But you dig in and you hit him the second time, and this thing. Oh my goodness, Sarah. You were if you saw how close you were, you would be so pissed. But unfortunately, it is still standing. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh wait, I had con save.
Con save? Okay, so
Yep,
Constitution
on Sonic Strike.
Yes, sir. 1d20. If you remember correctly.
Oh, buddy, with his plus 10 con.
Yeah, plus 10 Constitution saving throw. His con
He succeeds.
His normal con is fine. The saving throw is what's giving him that super high bonus. But anyway, is that the end of your turn, Seraph?
Yep.
Okay, so real quick, Darren, since you're here, at the start of your turn, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Got it, Coach.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to go to.
Do it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. That's why I decided to go to the next person.
Yeah, he's in death store.
As soon just standing near this undead.
Oh!
Standing near this undead creature, you just feel your life essence just being sucked out of you.
But then I'm like, fuck that shit.
He can sucky no more.
7. You take half because you succeeded, and you know what? For flavor, you're gonna take half of half. So you're gonna take 4 points of necrotic damage. And now it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna attack Spider Boy first because he looks pretty close to.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's at 1, I guess.
He's low. Ooh.
Oh yes!
That's a crit. That's a crit. Oh, I didn't do a legendary. I didn't do a legendary action.
I thought you used up all his legendary actions.
His turn came around. It's the creature's turn, and then Darren and then Seraph go. So he gets his legendary actions back. So that means I need.
I'm gonna
You
make
want me to roll this damage first?
Yeah, go ahead and roll up your damage. He's probably gonna die.
That's real low for me.
You're not giant, but that's still a good chunk
Oh
of
well,
damage.
hang on. There's another +4, but
From
it's
what?
because it's a crit, so it's double.
No, your
So
modifier doesn't double. Just the dice doubles.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, it's 12.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna do some stuff, but before that happened, because I forgot about it.
How the fuck were you able to crit twice?
Thank
Do you
you,
have
Roll
this?
20. You're being nice to me.
No,
Last session,
he did not get
you wanted to
that.
murder me.
So I need. He's not happy. I mean, everyone has been dealing a decent chunk of damage, all things considered.
Mhm. Even the zombie before it died.
Surprisingly enough, the zombie's still standing, technically speaking. But once
He
it's like-
wasn't?
I thought it was dead.
I thought it was still
No,
standing. It saved.
It's always-
It saved.
Wasn't
the
it like close to
Constitution.
dead? But
It's
Don't
actually.
talk that about. Don't talk that about Darren his girlfriend.
It's currently at 1, so the next time it takes damage, it needs to keep rolling the undead fortitude to stay up. Because it succeeded the undead fortitude roll. So I need humble. I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no!
Well, let's go. That's a +2, so. Oh, geez.
Ooh, that's high. Ooh, that's high.
Please don't be one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank
yeah.
God.
So you take.
Oh yeah!
So this beam tries to hit you, but you're able to minimize the damage. You take 12 points of force damage from this beam. And now, Darren, I would like you to tell me after this beam explodes out. I want you to tell me how would you like to kill this thing.
All right. So, Darren, what I feel like Darren would do, he would jump, vault, and slam his pike into his head.
Very nice, very very nice. Yeah, you like basically you skewer his head straight into the ground, and like a little bit of the ground like cracks a little bit due to the force, and then you take your pole arm out and you look at the other enemy next to you, and you're ready to go. Okay, I believe you have a second
Alright.
attack, so go ahead.
I do. And I'm within 10 feet of old buddy, so I'm going to hit him.
Yep. Okay, so go ahead.
All right.
Okay. Kill him. Pike
16.
Pike is
16. Oh yeah, that's gonna barely hit. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Kill it!
Good thing there's not a giant
This
metal
is the first
hit.
hit to it, so 9.
9. Solid. You take a good long swipe at this thing, and it's just you see like a literal undead creature in front of you. This isn't like a warforged or anything like that. You see a creature, 2 legs. It has a weapon on its side. It has like some sort of set of robes and stuff like that. And and it just kind of looks at you, and like it doesn't take you much to realize, Darren, that he probably has a little bit more intelligence than your basic zombie.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wait a
then
minute.
bonus
Wait a minute.
action, I'm going to do second wind. So 12 hit points.
Oh shit, it's bigger.
He's a large creature. Okay, so that's gonna be that, and yeah.
I healed myself with a bonus action with
Okay,
second
so
wind.
Seraph already had his turn. Sorry, Seraph. Humble, it's your turn.
Okay. 6 creatures. Okay, 6 creatures. My choice. Humble is gonna go. He was planning on just going around to go heal, but I guess I'm just gonna do this.
You do it. Yeah, you do you. Humble man. You do you, man.
Second. Here. Do here.
Okay.
Let's see. From distance. Wait, can I heal undead?
No.
You can
No, it
certainly
don't
you
work.
can certainly try.
No, it don't work.
I think he's gonna be a bit high.
Okay, I'm gonna do mass healing word on everybody here, and then I'm gonna go shoot a bitch.
Okay, so
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can heal. You can heal everybody, and I don't think there's a rule that says you can't heal a zombie. But I think it's cool. I think it's just a nice, an interesting moment for Humble. I think it's an interesting moment. So we're gonna go ahead and roll up your healing, my man, and I'm gonna change Edmund's HP. Okay, everyone gets 5.
So I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna shoot the zombie.
Which one?
So
Big
if
one?
everybody gets 5 points of healing, then okay.
Yep,
right?
everyone gets 5 points. So go ahead and roll for it, my
Yeah.
man. Just one, yeah, you just have the one shot because you have not taken the long rest.
Yep.
Shoot it!
Yeah, that's gonna do it, my man. Go ahead and roll up your damage.
A D10.
This is
plus-
magical, so that's not gonna do it. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, the BT.
Hey, is anybody actually standing next to this thing? I thought I heard
No.
a couple people hit him.
Nope.
No, everyone.
Alright.
Currently, everyone's 10 feet away.
Got it.
Minimum 10 feet away.
How much was it? Yeah, the gun was a +1/+1. Let me check my actions. Yeah, it's +3. It's +3. Roll. What the fuck?
Oh, a little low, but hey, you know what? Damage is damage, right? Okay. Yeah, your gun charges up, and you definitely smack this guy directly in the chest, and he definitely takes that damage. And yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Not so much. I'm just gonna stand. Actually, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go move my last 5 feet because I only moved 20. I'm gonna move around here.
Okay. So that's gonna be the end of Humble's turn. Smith, you're up. Nobody's within 5 feet.
Okay. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and do a stealth check to use my bonus action to basically hide from the guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep, okay, that works probably.
Yeah, I think that normally, just for fun, we'll roll for it.
Ooh.
Just for fun.
Motherfucker.
There's probably no chance he's gonna see you, but you know what? It's fun to try.
Not
Oh
20.
no! No, it rolled
He
out of
fails
an
to see
18.
me.
It was almost an 18. Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you can't see
Alright,
a
okay,
robot on grass.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah.
Rolled a hit with my
Yeah.
bow,
Yeah,
so
you
that
got
hits,
it.
I'm assuming.
Actually,
Alright, let's see
roll
here.
perception.
Sneak attack,
Damn it.
assassinate.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to do poison. I'm assuming he's immune, so
Yeah.
let's see here. Oh.
So yeah,
Get your
you do
30
it.
dice ready.
You won't. It's not. Well, you get the sneak attack because you're hidden, but you're not surprising him. So go ahead.
No. So it's not
Yeah,
an
yeah,
assassination. No, I wasn't trying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh,
going for that.
You
yeah,
get the
yeah.
sneak attack. Yeah. You got the sneak attack.
Yeah,
You
for
got
sure.
that unlocked.
Okay,
You got
cool.
it unlocked.
There you go. Hey,
Fucking-
not bad. Look at that. It's kind of a low average roll, but that's all right. Damage is damage.
Ooh, damage is damage. Yeah. The arrow sinks straight into this thing, definitely taking a good chunk of damage. That's 37.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't put any poison on here, so okay.
No, I didn't.
So we got Edmund. What do you guys want
We
Edmund
really-
to do?
I mean, he really likes to kill undead.
I know. I'm trying to. Okay, so first things first. Bonus action hex. I think that goes without saying that he's gonna hex it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of health left, so I'd probably say he'd snipe from the back with
With
you know,
Levy.
With Levi.
Whatever
Okay.
my name is.
Wait,
Hmm.
blast
Okay,
him.
so we're gonna. Okay, so since. Okay, so.
We
I
have
don't-
the token women on the team.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so Edmund's gonna back up, and then because I'm looking at Edmund's current spell sheet, Edmund is he. I gotta remind myself.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that the area around the zombie just seems to warp, and he's gonna cast Shatter
Ooh.
at his
Hey,
max
don't do-
level.
Oh yeah.
Well, because warlocks by default will cast at the max level of what they have.
Yeah.
So the shatter is a little. Oh, that's low. Ouch. But still
What?
solid damage at a 4d8, a total of 13 points. So that should tell you something. So that's
Plus X.
Plus hex.
oh plus X a D hex. Hex
That's a
is
D6.
gonna when you hit it with an attack. Sure, let's roll a d6. Okay, an extra 3. Oh wait a minute, this is necrotic. Hold on.
Yep, sword blade necrotic.
Okay, you see what normally the extra damage. I don't know how else to phrase this in game really. The extra damage that you get from hexes seem to not be affecting this creature for some
Oh
reason.
shit.
Okay, so then we have the zombie. No, not Darren's zombie. The big zombie is gonna go.
Oh.
So we're gonna.
That's a zombie.
He's
Yeah.
an undead. He's an undead.
What did I do? I didn't do that much damage.
No,
Yeah.
he has a thing. Okay, so
That's a lot of damage.
I mean, look, he don't like gods, okay? He's a pacifist.
okay.
See, this zombie's just trying to have a civil conversation with us.
Don't you mean
Okay.
atheist?
Oh, thank you. Okay, so you see, you guys are gonna freak out, but don't freak out. You see that he points his finger.
I'm freaking out.
Uh-oh. He points his finger. I'm dead.
He points his finger towards.
Finger guns.
Oh shit, it's actual guns.
He points his finger to Seraph,
Oh no!
and you see a little black, little pinprick of just blackish aura around his finger. Just go, and he's gonna try to hit you.
Me?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit you, my man.
Yes.
Then
Oh shit! Yeah, he don't hit me.
Then he's gonna move, and he's gonna attack. He has the intelligence, so he's gonna attack. Yeah, he's gonna attack Humble real quick.
No, he's smart then. Doesn't
Ooh.
know that. Oh,
Okay, so Humble, I need you to roll a Charisma saving throw.
oh shit!
Give me a sec.
About average.
What's my charisma?
Are you okay?
doesn't
I'm more
make-
with.
This should be a Constitution saving throw, but whatever.
Why a charisma though?
I
Oh,
don't know.
thank
It should be
God.
con. You know what? Before actually, you know what? No, I take that back. Do a con save. A charisma save doesn't make sense. Do a con save.
Son, I had a better con save than charisma.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, well, the effect that this does, it makes sense. Okay, so that's not gonna do it, my man. So you take the damage. You take 12 points of necrotic damage as you feel like your life essence just gets sucked out of you, and you are blind.
Oh no!
You're currently blinded.
No.
Okay, so that's gonna be that. Now now Darren's zombie, at the start of its turn, needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. It actually has good con.
I know it's weird,
Let me
right?
get to that. I know. Hang on. I'm doing.
Ooh, that's
real
nasty.
All right.
Okay, well, Constitution saving throw to get.
I'm rolling it.
Back. Also, what's happening?
So the
Zombies
zombie
rolling a
that
con save.
the zombie that Darren is controlling it needs to make a con save.
No!
The first con save is for half damage. Sorry, my man. That's not gonna, that's just one below what you needed. The zombie takes 16 points of damage, and now it needs to make a separate Constitution saving throw. DC is 5 plus your damage, so DC 21 Constitution saving throw in order to stay on its feet.
Oh. You can do it!
So now I got to roll another one.
You got to roll another one. Just click the
All
chat
right.
box.
Let's see if you can.
Chat box, up arrow, enter.
No.
Yeah!
Sorry.
No.
The reddish demon the Aaron that Darren very briefly controlled takes all this necrotic damage and just lays back on the ground, dead on the floor.
She looks at Darren and says, "I will never forget you."
If zombies could speak, but they can't. So okay.
The zombie GF is dead.
Levi, it's your turn.
Yes. All right. So, surprising no one. I'm just gonna go for Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so go ahead.
What?
So
Oh!
9 plus 6 is 15. Sorry, Levi, neither of those are gonna hit. 15 is just under the AC.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Levi. All right,
No worries.
Darren. Yeah, at the start of your turn, my
Alright.
man. Start of your turn, my man.
All right. Let's see if I can hit it. So.
Ooh. Oh wow. That's
Ooh!
weird. That's actually
What?
the same as a zombie.
Roll for con.
So it does 16 to me.
Yeah. Oh, a Constitution saving throw to take half. So you need to roll to try to take half of this. Yeah. All you guys that are next to this thing, it just. Ooh,
Nine,
sorry, my man.
take it.
16 points of damage.
It's dead.
I'm still.
You're still up.
Wait.
Dang, man. Darren is tanking hard. All you guys, Seraph and Smith and Humble and Darren, all of you just feel that just being near this thing just feels like all of your life essence is just leaving your body. So yeah, you take that,
So
Darren.
17 damage.
So
Wait, we don't
no,
get-
not all of you guys. Each of you are gonna do it individually, and we're gonna do individual damage against you guys. Darren is gonna take the 16 for right now, and Darren, it's your turn. You're still standing. You're still kicking.
Is he blind?
No, Humble is blind. Darren, you're good.
All right. Let me do this. All right. First attack.
Okay.
12.
Sorry, my
Does-
man.
Second attack.
Okay.
22.
Oh,
Yes,
Finally.
for sure.
Right. Damage. 8.
Ooh. Oh, it's slightly below average, but still good. Solid hit. You try to hit. You take your polearm and you try to stick it into the side of this large creature that you probably it goes without saying you guys have definitely not seen anything like this before. You try to stab it once and it seems to maneuver very quickly. And then the second one you adjust and then you hit him. You dig into his flesh. Okay. That's the end of your turn, I believe, Darren.
Yep.
All right, Sarah, if you're up.
Okay, I do a con save for.
Yes, sir. At the start of your turn, you do a con save, my man.
7, now I get I'm at 11 now.
Ooh, Seraph is low. Darren, oh wow. Okay, Seraph.
Oh
you've
wait,
got
it was.
12 points of
Wait a
necrotic
minute.
damage. 12 points of necrotic damage. It's actually.
Oh
a
okay,
little-
yeah.
No, this is
Wait,
average.
is-
That's actually average. That's actually average. Okay, so the Seraph, you got your turn.
Wait.
Wait, do you include the 5 points I healed it for?
Did you already? Yeah. Did you guys add your healing before this damage came around?
Yeah, I had my healing.
Oof, that's rough. Okay, so Seraph, it's your turn.
Okay, I go there. I attack. Wait, I attack this guy with.
Yes, you see that Humble doesn't see where the creature is, so you won't currently have flanking right now. So go ahead and try to.
17?
Yes.
9?
Okay.
26.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 67.
And Dragon Strike.
8. 67, 8.
26 again.
67 and 8. 75. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
56,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, my man. Come on,
With
my man.
lightning damage.
Plus 5.
16?
16, I believe, just hits.
Yes. In yours,
Yes.
in your two.
Plus,
It just-
6. Okay.
9.
Plus 6. Okay. Solid round of hits.
That was-
Seraph.
That's my action.
Okay. Let's
Let's
see.
murder this thing.
Okay. You see that it's still taking all of your damage, and it's still taking some lightning damage, but not as much as you were hoping.
Oh,
1, 2.
so he's
4.
resistant to it.
Yeah. So that's okay. So boom, 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 boom. It just full.
But how he's
full
doing?
hits. Just smacking into this thing. At the end of your turn, Seraph.
Hmm.
Okay, he's gonna take his scythe, which it seems to be just like just emanating this black aura around it, and he's gonna try to hit you.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
It hits.
Okay, so just be glad that you got rolled out of a crit, my man. That's all I'm saying. Okay, boom.
Oh, what?
Ooh, that's low. Ooh, that's low.
Oh,
You take you take 14 points of damage from a combination of slashing damage from the weapon, and this necrotic pulse goes directly in your body, and yeah. So you take 14 points.
I'm at 8 points.
Ooh, Seraph is like Darren from last session. Oh my goodness. Okay. Humble,
Yeah.
you are blind. You need to roll a con save, my man.
Let's do it, baby.
This is for this first con is for the necrotic damage. Oh, sorry, my man. So 14 points, Humble, and you're still blind, and you have your turn. You have an action and a bonus action.
Let me see what I can do.
Heal everyone?
He can't see anybody.
You're blind. You can heal yourself though.
Yeah,
That's
you can't
probably
heal
smart
yourself.
to do.
You definitely for sure can heal yourself.
What I was considering doing is that am I able to go around here?
You can't see.
I mean,
Yeah.
you won't. You're not sure where you're going. That's the problem.
What can I roll for like perception to know what's going on?
You can try to roll a percep. This is gonna be perception less based on sight and based on like how good your hearing is, and that sort of situation.
Will it take a free action or a bonus?
You can
action?
just do it. You can just do a perception check.
Okay then.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little sleepy marker, which doesn't make any sense, but there's not a whole lot of markers, so we're gonna live with it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
So Humble, you can't see. I would say you close your eyes, but it's irrelevant. You focus your mind and you just use all of your senses into your ears and your hearing and your situation around you, and you are pretty sure that something dangerous is directly in front of you. You know vaguely the direction of where your allies are, and what else could I? And yeah, you have the bad guy in front of you. You have a general, basic idea of where your allies are, not specific, nothing too specific. And yeah, what do you want to do, my man?
I'm gonna see if I can try to.
If you want to move,
Kind of
yeah, if you want to move, go ahead and move, my man. That's definitely, I think that's definitely worth a natural 20 of just being like, you can, instead of feeling your way, you just almost have like a sixth sense of where to go. So go ahead.
okay, I'm just gonna. My lord is helping me. I'm gonna move.
Yes,
to,
yes.
His
for sure.
dad just went.
You have
D.
you have some form of like divine intervention very briefly.
You have your GPS on and back.
The Lord went begone, thought.
Okay, so what do you so you have a action bonus action.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I took my action.
No. You still
Nope.
have an action and a bonus action. What do you want to do?
So I'm gonna do my action to be doing. I'm gonna go over to Seraph and do cure wounds at second level.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. That natural 20 is definitely worth is definitely worth it. So go ahead. So go ahead and roll up your healing.
2d8 plus.
Yeah, Humble's. I looked at Humble's sheet just to see how many spells he has. He's running low. He is running low on spells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At least he gets a 4th level next level.
Ooh, solid.
Oh shit!
That's about 8, 16, 21. That's a little bit more than average, but that's pretty good. That's really good. You're not at 1
Okay.
anymore, Seraph. Okay,
Yeah.
you have a bonus action, Humble. What do you want to do?
If I can't. What can I do? Sanctuary, Shield of Faith. Since I'm like next, it requires concentration. It is up to minutes. What's your AC, Seraph?
You see, 18.
Yeah, Seraph is very
You know
nimble,
what?
as monks do, very nimble, and seems to be on his feet and able to avoid things fairly easy.
You know what? If that's okay, I can still. No, that's a bonus. I reuse my action, so it's not gonna help me. I'm gonna do.
But how is the undead though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do you, Humble. You did use a cure wound, so unless you, do you need some time to think about what you want to do as a bonus action?
I was considering of doing Shield of Faith on him.
On Seraph?
Yeah.
Concentration, touch, plus 2 AC.
Oh.
Okay, you want to?
I'm considering it. I'm gonna do that and then just kind of run around. No, wait.
You
Never
get
mind.
attack of opportunity if you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Tell me, yeah. Move your token to where you want to go, my man.
No, if I move it, I'm not gonna. I'm not
You're
gonna
not gonna move?
disengage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna give him Shield of Faith.
Okay, cool. And you're gonna stay there. Okay, that's the end of your turn. So
Yeah.
he's gonna do a weapon attack against Humble. I was gonna do advantage against you because you're blind, but you know what? Natural 20 perception. Let's have some fun with it. So we're gonna try to roll normally to hit you.
Oh please.
Does a 17 hit you, Humble?
No, my AC is 18.
Ooh, yeah. You go. He tries to swipe at you, but you're like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so
That divine sense,
You
man.
you hear like the air next to you. You just hear this weapon moving through the air, and you're like, oh no, I'm out of there. So yeah, he misses. Smith, it's your turn, my man. You have your allies. At the
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, my man.
All right, we'll do.
Ooh. Man, I'm actually rolling roughly the same amount of. Ooh, you take 13 points of necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
30. Oh.
All right.
And now you have
15
your turn.
points. Okay. Okay. Now that I have some allies flanking, I
Yes,
am
sir.
going to go ahead and move in. Go and
Sure, like wounds and a healing word.
oops, that's 20. Plus,
So I'll survive the barrages.
Ooh,
oh fuck me! All right, well
sorry,
I don't
my man.
hit.
Sorry, my man.
Back to normal. That's what it is.
Okay, Edmund is out of spells. I think we're gonna just do the go-to of Eldritch
Doesn't he have
Blast.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. All warlocks have Eldritch Blast. So we're gonna roll to hit. He has two rays, so we're gonna do one at a time. That's not gonna. An 8 plus 5 is not gonna do it. A 15 plus 5 is definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, he's
so
done
6
that,
plus
though.
2, 8. Okay. 98. Okay. Hold on. What type? This is force damage. Okay, right. I keep forgetting what type of damage. This is force damage. Okay. The first beam just goes wide, but the second beam goes directly straight into this creature. The extra necrotic essence. I don't know how to phrase it. Doesn't seem to be affecting the creature, like I said last time. Then we have the end of Edmund's turn. He's gonna go ahead and, because he really doesn't like Humble, he's gonna try to hit him with a sword with his last legendary action of this turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit you, my man. Okay.
One good.
Okay.
Wait, why do we have to fight two legendaries
Reasons.
at the same time?
Right now.
Okay. 2d10 plus.
Hey, at least we gotta kill this man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Oh!
high.
Oh,
You take a total of 28 points of damage from this weapon as it just digs into your body.
fuck.
There's no function 0 for this kind of stuff. Give me a
Okay.
second. I'll do 8.
But how is this?
Okay. Then we have at the start of the undead guy's turn.
Oh, great. Guess what?
What?
There doesn't have a shield, and also I'm knocked out.
You're down?
Yeah, that was one good hit. I said to myself, one good hit before I'm down.
Okay. Humble is down on the ground.
But how is the zombie though? Is it?
Okay.
Is it?
I'm gonna do
Now
like
it's
that.
now it's the undead's turn. Humble is no longer blind, but he's down on the ground, so it doesn't matter.
And Seraph does not have a shield anymore.
Okay, then we're gonna see.
Why is it that I try to cast concentration spells like this?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take some swipes. We're gonna go after.
So
We're gonna go after Smith.
chance.
Okay.
That's not gonna do it. And
Whew.
then multi-attack. He's attacking with his sword.
And
Okay.
crit.
That one.
Can he stab himself?
No, you don't want to encourage that sort of thing.
Okay. Maybe.
He drops his sword.
maybe. Well, even if he. Well, there's things about the sword. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Levi, it's your turn.
Ooh, okay.
Wish.
I'm just gonna go for the Eldritch Blast again and see if we
Okay,
can
go ahead.
get him.
Oh!
Okay, so I need you to roll another 2d20 plus 6, please. Okay, so both of your rays hit. As you you see that that as a result of the big creature missing so bad and the failure that I rolled, he seems to be a little bit off of his footing and seems to be a lot easier to hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh yeah. You hit both. So
Oof.
15, and your second set of dice damage. Oh no, you're
No,
right. They
it's
both
both.
at the same
No,
time.
that's-
Never mind.
yeah, that was both at the same time.
3 plus 3, 6. Okay, 98 plus.
no 3 plus
Oof.
6.
He does
No.
not. He does not. Definitely does not look happy.
No, it's 21. So
21. No.
yeah, I mean,
I think
no,
the
see,
6 is already.
no, I mean,
What's your-
no, see,
3 and 3
Dude.
charisma. I think.
no, I mean, normally, no, it's like, no, see, it's basically,
Okay. That's the end of Levi's turn. Darren, it's the start of your turn, and you're within range, my man.
Yep. I'm gonna hit.
oh no,
Oh, I just realized something. Okay.
what?
25.
Oh,
Okay, so you take half. So 5. Rounded down to 5 points of
I
damage, Darren.
Ooh, I'm still up. All
You
right.
still up?
Cool.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So he takes
That-
12
that
damage.
Oh, you did.
Where you're supposed to roll.
Okay, so your 25, was that your con save or was that to roll to hit?
Oh, I guess I'll use that for my con save then.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
Okay,
your
roll to hit.
roll to hit, my man. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And then we'll use the damage to 12 to make it simpler. 124. Oh, solid hit. And second attack?
24.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, my man.
kill it!
Kick his ass.
Yes!
14.
Ooh, nice. Dude, yeah, you just nail this guy twice while he's off balance, like showing no mercy. Okay, that's your turn, Darren. This guy looks... This guy looks bad. Okay, so Seraph, it's your turn, my man.
Okay.
Solid.
17.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to roll some damage. Ooh, that's high. You still take 9 points. Still take 9 points, Seraph.
I survive.
Oh my god, you're on your last legs. That heal from that potion and the heal from Humble saved you. That thing saved you. Okay, it's your turn.
Attack him.
Okay. That's
No.
gonna be sorry, my man. So yes, that's gonna do it.
Okay.
9.
And unarmed strikes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
154. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. That's that. You just wail into this guy and just doing incredible amounts of damage. Humble. So
Gonna do my
roll
death save.
your
Give me a
death save, my man.
Let me just do D20.
Please do not fail. Do not fail, Humble. That's all I'm saying. Don't fail.
You say that.
Okay. So
Woo! He succeeds.
So, Humble, if you could feel this, which you can't, but your body, it feels like the very essence of your soul is being ripped out of your body as a result of you being down and the necrotic damage still dealing damage to you. You have 1 success and you have 2 failures.
Oh shit.
Immediately.
Great.
Okay. Smith.
Yep. Okay. I am going to attempt to hit the fucking thing again.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Oh, I have to do a con save first. Too,
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah. Look at that. There you go.
Great.
Back to normal. All right.
Okay, so 12 points, Smith.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can hit him.
Okay.
What do you want? Hey, what do you guys want to bet? I'm going to roll a 10 or lower.
Uh,
Oh, look at that. As soon as I start
Get
making the
it!
lights, it works.
apparently, I would lose a lot of money. Okay, so go ahead.
Because you're going to bet against me is what that means.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 8.
Okay, because I want a good moment.
There we
Oh,
go.
shit.
You know what? No, we're gonna give it to Smith. Yeah, Smith, you got this guy. So how would you like to do this?
Awesome.
How the fuck do 35?
I think probably thrust through the neck that detaches the spine and causes the head to roll off.
Oh yeah. You take your sword and you take like a one of those executioner swipes, just right. It's right across the neck, and it just and the head falls off of the body dead.
Good, cause fuck that guy.
I immediately go to Humble and give him a nice healing potion.
go
Regular
ahead.
healing potion.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can roll.
2d4 plus 4. No, hold on. 2d4 plus 2. Yes.
I'm away. Oh my god, that
Okay.
was rough. That was rough.
7. So Humble, you are.
Yeah, that's. I think like at 1 HP or less, depending on how much damage that did, how much damage the last round did to me.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I have 1 hit point left.
More or less. Yeah, he was at like 2. So yeah. Okay. So now we are done with that.
like I was at -6 when he did the 28 damage to me.
Oh wow. So he wasn't that. Wow. He was like not that far off from getting you. Okay. Okay. So we have some things.
So let me set my character back up.
Where
Piece
we
of
got?
I want to just grab the guy. I want to grab the boy.
Okay.
Grab.
So you see that the
How do I flip this guy?
Oh, I got you.
Oh no, he's dead.
Boom. There we go.
Good.
Edmund is gonna take the thing from the back because I just want the Edmund to take the thing, to take the spine out of this thing. So
Does he gets the spine?
yeah, he's gonna get the spine out of this thing, and this thing is huge. And I'm gonna give him something, but when Edmund comes around, I'll give him an item.
Now
Okay.
you said something about that sword, my guy.
Okay. So Darren, tell me, do you pick up the sword?
Do I pick up?
That's a trap right
Do
there.
I pick up the sword?
I've heard
pick
that.
up the
roll
sword?
to see if I'm gonna roll to see if I'm dumb enough to do it. I'm dumb enough to do it. I'm gonna pick up that sword.
Okay.
Wait, can I persuade him so I can ritual cast identify?
You, I don't want to keep. Do it RP. I don't like just be like forcing play. Just try to convince him in game. Try to convince him in game.
Bro, that sword looks really cool.
But-
It's
wait,
a big
wait.
sword.
Darren,
I want it.
Darren,
It
Darren,
might be cursed. But it might be cursed. Let me check it.
Darren.
But
Look.
it's so cool.
Make sure it's
Darren,
set back,
I mean,
20
Seraph
feet.
goes to Darren and slap him. Don't do that. You don't know if it's lying on the ground, and you don't know don't know and what kind of sick, demonic, or undead filth it's
You
been
might get-
on.
You might
God,
get
you
it.
guys ruined the fun. Fine, you can identify it. Oh.
Wait, do I need touch stuff to identify stuff?
Yes. It requires you to touch
Thanks,
the
Bud
item.
Killington.
Okay, then I'm gonna do would detect magic give me like an idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get.
Can I touch it with a cloth?
I'll give it to you. Sure, I'll give it to you if you want to use the cloth to
Wait,
try to.
I mean, I can pick it up with mage hand.
Well, I can't touch. I need to touch it.
You see the blade on the floor, and previously where the extra like necrotic essence or like the black aura that's like emanating from the sword. The aura isn't there.
You know what?
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna do ritual casting of detect magic. See what magic is lingering onto it.
Okay, so necromancy. It is flooded with necromancy.
Okay.
This thing is bad news.
Okay. It has a lot of necromantic.
Necromancy.
Yeah, a lot of necromantic stuff. Actually, do I? Instead of the creature that I have to cast. This isn't good.
Well, why don't I mage hand it into your bag of holding?
Well, okay, but I want to know what it is, and I have to touch it.
Yep. Yeah,
Do you know,
it
wait,
work.
you know how to cast Identify?
I do not.
He is not a. You look at Darren in his plate armor and the sword, and you don't think he's very magically inclined.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's, you know.
It just says
Okay,
I have
so-
to touch it. I don't have to touch it like barehanded, correct? And I just like wrap my
You
hand around.
can you can try to find a way to try to protect yourself. You don't know what you know. You can certainly try.
I mean, you could put a lot of gloves. A shit tons of gloves.
You know
Mhm.
what? I'm
Darren,
gonna-
you get you get the update. The dungeon has been cleared. The rewards will
Yeah.
be given once you once you leave. So
Okay.
the option to leave is open to you whenever you want to take it.
Okay. Well, while they're doing that, can I take metal off this big metal guy?
Oh yeah.
I wanna, like-
this you're definitely strength. You have a lot of strength, so that's not the problem.
Yeah, I got, like,
let's
18 strength.
Oh, you know that's fun. So yeah, we can use this metal for the plate armor if you guys want to craft
That's
it.
the idea.
Yeah. I realized as soon as you said, I was like, oh, okay. So this is like the excuse I can do. Okay, so go ahead and roll. Okay, so you get the message.
What do you want? Athletics?
This is because it's a lot of because
It's a craft.
it's heavy. It's
would think
heavy,
it's a
so
craft
it's
roll.
strength. But you're taking it off a creature, so technically it's also survival. But also it's not a creature that you're familiar with, so there's a lot of layers going on here. So I would say probably let's do a combined combined rolls. Since I can't make up my mind, we'll do like a 2 or 3
Alright.
rolls. We'll do a
I mean, I will help you.
we'll do a strength.
Can we help?
We'll do a strength check.
Okay, here's my strength.
Just raw strength of getting it off of there, and then we'll
Okay.
do a general survival check. I think.
Okay, survival. Man,
So you get a little bit. You don't get a whole lot. The thing.
Can I ask Smith for assistance so I can get advantage?
Okay. So you can.
Because
wait,
Smith
actually,
is also-
What are we
Well,
rolling?
I have the
what do you got?
guidance spell I can cast, which will give you an
D4.
extra D4 to the ability check.
Okay. So Smith, if you want to roll independently, or you can roll advantage, since Darren is helping you, do a strength check with your guidance of a D4,
Yeah.
and a separate survival check advantage with a D4.
Me or?
No, Smith.
With a
since-
D4, so you add D4 to the check, is
Yeah,
that what you mean?
an extra
Yeah.
D4
Yeah.
to both.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that?
So
Was the first
advantage
roll? I'm
plus
trying
the
to.
D4.
Strength
Okay,
check to
might as
just
well give it a shot.
because you know this is heavy and you need a lot of force to get this out.
It's advantage, so you get to roll again.
2d20 plus your bonuses and all that stuff.
I do 2d20 plus 1d4, right?
2d20 plus
Yeah,
your strength
but-
plus a d4.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And then survivals do d20 plus your survival plus a d4.
Okay. Strength check, so 17
Ooh.
plus 1, so 17 basically.
So 17. Okay, yeah.
Yep, and then
Go ahead and
same
roll
roll,
your
but this
survival.
time with survival. Okay.
Somehow the person that's not strength inclined.
Nat 20!
Oh,
Hey, look at that.
So Smith, you okay? This is interesting because this actually ties into something that I'm gonna this is gonna tie into something. So you take all these metal. This is think of like actual like metal, right? Like real world metal.
Mhm.
Like you're very much forcing it out off of the sky, and like you have. It's hard to describe, Smith, but you have this weird sensation like you've seen this before. And I'm not saying like because you just fought it, you've seen it before. I mean like somewhere in the back of your mind you have this sensation that you've seen this thing before. And then you are like and for like something is back in there and you are going to town on this thing and taking all these metal plates and you feel pretty happy. You're pretty happy with what you've got.
Sweet. Okay, well, great.
Okay.
Awesome, we got the medal.
Yeah, you guys got metal, and this thing is definitely this metal is definitely worthy of making plate out of for sure. This thing is heavy. This
Okay,
thing is
I'm a-
heavy.
well-
well, I mean, you have a bag of holding, so it doesn't matter. You can put it in the bag of
Yeah,
holding.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, hey, bag of holding.
Yeah.
I need to throw this in there.
I was about to be like,
bef-
who's carrying it? But I was like, you know what? No, that's stupid. So
uh,
here we go. So,
before we leave this dungeon, we should do a long rest because we might fight the red.
I've already got the notification. The dungeon's cleared.
Mhm.
We're fine.
So we can do a long rest.
up to you
Well,
guys.
we can just leave and not be in here anymore.
No, I mean if we could live there, we might go to the. We might
Yeah, don't we
enter.
go back to the other
So-
dungeon where there's the other boss still waiting for us?
I don't. DM, do I have the knowledge to know that we're done?
You're pretty sure that you're done. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, Darren will just tell him we're done.
No. I know we know we are done in here, but about this dungeon, we just cleared this dungeon, but
Like the swamp dungeon
The,
or jungle
the-
dungeon.
yeah,
thing.
This dungeon was the double dungeon.
Yeah, this dungeon has, in its entirety, has been cleared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I think you
it's
guys
a red
got-
gate dungeon, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I think let's be like, come on. I think this is good. If I give you 2 legendaries and then be like, oh, by the way, here's I don't think anybody would be happy. I don't think anybody would be happy.
Yeah.
You know how you beat the 2 big boss boys? Yeah, here's 3 more.
No, it's not even 3 more. It's like, oh, by the way, you got to deal with us. No. That's-
Yeah,
That's not
I
gonna
give you 3 other. I give you 2 other legendaries, and you know what? I give you the main, but I'll give you the one of your main
Yeah.
antagonists and
So you guys got
the
everything.
back.
So I'm gonna
Now,
say
now Darren's still looking at that sword. So Darren's
Wait,
like, so can we
wait,
just
he-
put it in the bag of holding and then we
Wait.
can have someone examine it?
GM, can I do an Arcana check to see like what's the safest way to touch swords that are like cursed? Can I touch it like the hilt or something like that?
you can try roll an Arcana check, and then go ahead and do a separate history check.
A separate what?
A separate history check.
Okay. So that's a D20 plus. This is my Arcana check.
Okay.
What did I
Okay.
roll?
Pretty good.
20.
So go ahead and do the
Okay.
history check.
Can I do a history check too?
Yeah, go ahead. It's just this is more of like a memory of like, okay, well, what, how, ooh,
What the fuck?
okay.
2 hours.
So, humble, best case scenario, depending on the nature of the curse. Sometimes if you just straight up pick up the sword, that's all you need to do, right? Sometimes all you need to do is pick up the sword. Sometimes it'll make you a deal. Sometimes it's a gradual thing, like, oh, well, I'll do favors for this, blah, 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 that sort of thing. So
What kind of sword is it?
You're kind of, it's a scimitar.
Okay, got it.
But then you go in your memory banks and you're trying to remember anything, and it's just your mind goes blank. Seraph, you go and you think into your memories, and you're not sure you're not sure how you know about this. Maybe some sort of old tome, maybe like a random story you heard from a bard in a bar, randomly. But
You mean
vaguely remember a sword, like either blessed or enchanted or created, or in some way, shape, or form is directly from Strahd.
I
Directly from
think
Strahd.
this sword comes from Strahd.
Okay. Wait, I was more
Rich
asking
man,
if I
creepy
hold it
cross.
like by the hilt, like by not by the handle, not by the palm, not by the blade, but by the hilt. Would it be safe?
So the
The
hilt is where the blade connects to the bottom, right?
Yeah, that's like the. Yeah.
Mostly
Mostly that's like not the hilt, the guard, like the
the
you know the
bottom,
guard,
right? The very bottom of it, right?
like the very bottom of the blade, but like at the top of.
I
to
mean,
protect your hand.
you're talking about the. I know what you're talking
Here,
about.
let
You tell me what you want to
mage
try.
hand.
You can try.
Okay, Darren's gonna stop him. He's gonna be like, "Look, let's mage hand it. I'll pick it up.
Wait,
We
no,
will
no,
bring it to an all, because I'm sure there's professionals in the city, and they can find out what it is.
We can buy. Wait, if I buy a scroll of identify,
Then
can
it,
I just?
You get the same problem. I think you still have to touch it. I think even if you buy the scroll.
Oh, okay then.
I'm like 90%
Never-
sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 90% sure.
I'm certain too.
Anyway.
So
So-
yeah, I think the best idea is to probably put in the bag of holding. Let's hope that it doesn't cause any parrot. Let's hope it's not like a void sword or something like that.
Okay. So yeah, Darren, you use your mage hand and you put it in Humble's bag of holding. So yeah, Humble you can put in your inventory separate, of course. Is gonna be the sword. You know what? Just to keep it interesting, Strahd's cursed sword. But you do not know what it does.
Fun.
all right. And then once we have that all settled, Darren will. Is there anything else in here
And
before I leave?
it's a scimitar, Humble. It's a scimitar, if it matters. Anyway, keep going. What were you
Yeah.
saying, Darren?
Okay.
So before I leave, is there anything else in here?
It doesn't seem like it. You still have, if you look at the two,
Okay.
Big armies, I've thought about it a lot more about how it does look like a moment frozen in time where both of these armies are just facing off each other, and you see all the angelic creatures and like the angels and and all those creatures on the left side. But and you look on the right side and you still see all those creatures, and you see that there are like what you would think of as an angelic creature, but it has like red skin and horns, and it still has the wings on its back. So you have all of that next to you.
So Darren will say, "All right, exit dungeon."
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, wait, but
Boom.
Seraph just.
Sorry, man.
I mean, before we leave, I mean, the Seraph is just looking at the giant dragon
Yeah.
with the good one. I
Yeah,
mean, the
yeah,
platinum one.
Yeah, you look at the you briefly look at the blue dragon.
And
Seraph. Yeah.
basically, Bermont is a platinum one. Is a platinum.
Yeah, he's a blue. It's a blue dragon, if I remember correctly.
No. It's platinum.
Platinum. It's platinum. Yeah.
Yeah, blue. Any monochrome colors are evil.
Yeah. It's platinum on the left side, which is the good side, and then the 5-headed one on the other side. So yeah, you briefly look at that, Seraph, and then you see that Darren says, "Okay, exit dungeon," and we have. Okay. So the environment around you changes. Instead of being in a field and with the inside of the Hundreds of Association building, you're just like almost in an empty void. It seems like just a completely different area that you're not very sure about. You see that these two armies start to move and they converse and they start attacking one another in incredibly large numbers. You can't even fathom how many numbers there are in this fighting. You see that a lot of fighting. You see some warforged, like what's similar to Smith. You see like stuff made out of wood and stuff like that. But you also see some warforged on the other side also fighting each other, and a lot of enemies are just fighting and fighting and fighting. And then you just fast forward, and the fighting seems to be done. And then you see that a figure looking extremely similar to Smith. I believe he's made out of wood. Yes, the wood warforged that looks a lot like Smith on the ground. And you see the steel six-legged warforged next to Smith's unconscious body. And you see that all the good creatures come and are able to protect Smith and have this weird conversation that you don't hear. It's a weird sensation that you see lips moving and you're pretty sure that there's a conversation, but you just don't hear it. And then Smith gets taken away, and you see that the steel warforged all these good aligned creatures like are just barking and yelling and blah 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 blah. And then you see that one of the good figures like just points at him like very angrily, and the Steel Warforged disappears. You see, and then you fast forward again, and we are inside of a what looks like to be an older style workshop. You see the figure of Smith, and you see somebody working on it. You don't really see the face; you just see the back of what appears to be a dwarf. Style short and with hammering on an anvil and such, and it's just trying to fix up Smith. And it's just like, you're not gonna remember this the next time you wake up, Smith, but I hope the next time you wake up, you pick the right side. This conflict is about to finish very quickly, and we need some allies on the other side. I hope you pick the right side. And you see that Smith disappears, and the dwarven figure is still there inside of the workshop, but the Smith disappears, and the scene changes again. And you guys are
a mystery.
You guys are outside. The environment changes again, and you guys are back inside of the normal city, the city that you're used to seeing, and you see that you're standing on the highway where the gate is briefly located before you see it shimmer and disappear. And you see like the highway and all these people moving in and moving out. Did you guys take a long rest inside of the? Oh no, you guys didn't. Never mind. I take that back. And you guys are back on the highway. The little gate that you guys walked in through disappears, and you are inside of the city again.
Oh, shit. Darren's gonna look around. Holy fuck. How long were we gone?
So
I look at my cell phone and look.
Yeah, Darren, you go to like literally anybody, right? You go to the people. You go up to a half elf human woman, about we'll say she's in her 20s. She's a little tall, blonde hair, and she in a suit, and she seems like official, like from the Hunters Association. She doesn't appear to be a hunter. She's just here for like official business, making sure nobody goes into blah 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 blah, making sure nobody goes into the dungeon by accident, all that sort of thing. And she looks at you, and she's just like, you've been gone for about 3 days.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Wait, how would you know that? How would you know us?
Yeah, they saw you go in, man. And
So we're outside the other dungeon.
You guys are outside, back in the city, the normal city that you guys are used to living in. Just the city is just as you left it. Apparently, right? Nothing.
Is the gate still there or it disappeared?
The gate disappears.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
3 days, huh? Guess it's no more for a red. It's no more for a red gate.
Yes. Sometimes time can be a little wonky when you go inside of a red gate.
You're telling me. So, I guess the move would probably be going to the Hunters Association.
Okay. So
Probably get that sword checked out somewhere.
Yeah. So Darren, you have the notification of your rewards are ready to be claimed, and the bonus rewards have, since you guys did it so quick. It says that your personal best time of a red gate is 10 hours and 30 minutes.
Cool.
Huh.
And that's what you got.
Darren will just go accept.
Okay. So for the sake of simplicity, because we'll say that you claim it inside of the Hunters Association building. You're on the ground. You're in the normal lobby, and it's very strange, right? Going back through the city and seeing that everything is just fine. right? All the buildings are standing as
Yeah.
is. Everybody's walking around like just a normal day. And you see the tall
Yeah.
Association Hunters building, and it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing's damaged. You go into the ground floor. You have the desk with the half elf woman behind it, and people waiting for all sorts of reasons. And there you are.
Humble and me are just bleeding on the ground.
Oh yeah. You guys, there are some injuries going on. You guys are basically limping into the Hunters Association building.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I ate
No,
the
we
last of the
just,
berries. I'm
we
walking
just,
tall.
I mean, there's just a janitor that just finished his job, and we just enters and build at it. You'd have to really make his job again.
Yeah, I mean, Levi came prepared. That's the whole reason she's got her like Willy Wonka cane with her.
Okay.
Actually, Humble can cast another Cure Light Wounds on himself.
Yeah,
on, like,
cure
level-
wounds. But yeah, we'll say for the sake of simplicity, you guys look hurt, but you're not like bleeding out of anything. So, are you guys ready for all these magic items? Okay.
Ready.
Here we go. So we got for our very humble warlocks, we got some Rod of Pact Keepers.
Oh.
There's 2 of them. Only warlocks can use them. So one for each. We have a Stone of Good Luck.
Ooh.
We have a Bracers of Archery.
Oh.
We have
Hey there.
we have a mace. We have a set of scale mail that looks to be made out of some type of if you guys want, it looks made of some type of a dragon type of scales.
Mm-hmm.
We have what looks like a set of like tape for like boxers, like boxers might use to put over their hands. We have
What?
a short sword.
Uh-huh.
We have a long sword.
Oh.
We have a staff.
Oh.
We have a whip.
Oh.
And what seems to be a pair of gauntlets that that go on your hands, right? Like you have like your fingers, and it ends at a silver set of gauntlets that go and end at the wrist.
Huh.
Ooh. All right.
We have also
Derek-
we have a bow. We have an extra bow.
Huh.
Oh, Darren's. So, question: Was that the last thing I needed for my weapon?
So you need we'll first say for the sake of simplicity that whatever. You
You
have
say
an
bow?
item called it's a essence. It's a like an essence of divinity. Okay, and think of like a little orb, like about the size of a golf ball that's just like radiating like heat and like yeah, that sort of deal.
Okay. All right, so I'll have to give that to the orcs when I can. All right, so Darren will take the plate mail and the long sword.
So the scale mail. So
Can I
Yeah,
cast
the
it
scale
on the
mail.
ground?
real quick, Darren, I have. Hold on. Where did the armor go? Okay. If you want me to roll for this, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would you like to roll a d10?
Yep.
Okay, roll a d10 to see what color of dragon this is.
Are we making plate armor for you?
If you want to keep the scale mail, it's up to you. This is my tempting idea for Darren.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. You take this. You look at this armor in front of you, and it looks to me made out of blue scales.
Oh.
So this armor will give you lightning resistance.
Oh, you mean a platinum armor then?
Blue or bronze, yeah.
Oh.
Whichever one you want to do. So yeah, you're resistant to lightning.
I'll do blue. I'll do blue.
Blue? Yeah. They both. Yeah. So lightning resistant now, Darren. and the dragon gives you the +1 AC and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm assuming Humble's gonna go ahead and go through all the identifies, so we're gonna go fast forward through that. It takes Humble about like 2 hours to identify everything. Okay. We have the Stone of Good Luck. You guys can look that up. It's on the DM. It's on the.
Yep.
That's a basic. We have a. I took this from Matt Mercer's Critical Role campaign.
Wait, it's on. It's on Discord.
No.
No, no, I
You can
mean-
look
It's
it up.
+1 ability checks and saving throws.
Oh, it's on D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah, you can look it up on D&D Beyond, or just look it up on Google. You'll find it. I took this bow from Matt
Yeah.
Mercer's the game, a bow of Sky Sentinel, because I think that's really awesome. We have the Braces of Archery, which I already said. The Dragon Scale Mail, which Darren took, which is blue scales. We have a set of hand tape that I took from a different edition. This is only gonna work for Seraph.
Wait, what?
It's only for monks. You wrap this up, and all these items will do take
Wait, which one?
the hand boxer's tape.
Wait, the boxers?
The hand it's hand tape. It's hand tape.
Oh, okay.
All these are gonna take an attunement slot, guys. So make sure
Gauntlet.
you guys aren't over it. You guys can do attune to 3 items, unless you take a feat, which lets you take more.
Does the dragon armor
Yes.
take
Yes.
attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
all
what's-
all this stuff is gonna take an attunement slot, no matter what. The hand.
Wait, actually, back of holding take a human slot?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I only have.
The hand tape gives you a +1 on your unarmed attacks, Seraph.
Wait, what?
And
Okay.
when you do unarmed attacks, you get an additional +1 to hit and +1 to damage when you do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Nice.
That's all it does. We have a short sword of wounding.
Oh.
We have a dragon slayer longsword.
Oh.
What's that do, sir?
It does extra damage against dragons.
Well, I'll keep that shit. That goes with my damn plate mail.
You do what you want, my man. I won't. You guys talk amongst yourself. Who wants what? We have a staff of withering, and then we have a custom whip for Edmund that I'll tell him about when he comes around. The
What is a gun?
the gauntlets is gonna be when you do unarmed attacks against people, you can use your strength. Okay. It's called Titan's Gauntlets, and okay. When you do an unarmed strike, you can use your strength. You can use a D8 plus your strength for damage, and you can use a D20 plus your strength instead of Dex when you're fighting with this.
Wait, but you always when you use unarmed strike, you are without being a monk, you can use your strength.
Well, it's a D8 plus your strength rather than like a half a D4, so your damage goes up.
Okay.
And so you get so it's currently, let's see, everyone's about to be level 7. When you make the okay, so this does a couple things. I'll send who wants to keep the gauntlets, so I can send you a thing.
Well, if I can use a gauntlet, I can use D8.
Yeah.
Or it's only for.
It's a D8 plus your strength. I mean, I won't stop you from taking it, Seraph, but it's gonna be who, like, you guys talk amongst yourself. Who's gonna take what?
Yeah, no, I mean.
You already have you have bandages, but
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's
No,
not.
no.
It's a.
Oh, I was about
The
to say.
gauntlets.
No,
Yeah.
wait, Seraph, listen to me. You can wear the bandages and then wear the gauntlet.
Oh yeah, fuck you guys. I think.
Seraph,
Don't worry, I don't
tape,
take it.
The tape takes an attunement slot, and you can't wear, and I don't think you can wear 2 things at the same time on your hands. I don't think
Can't do both.
you won't be able to do both.
Okay, then the only obvious choice has to be Darren.
Yeah, but I've already got 2 slots taken up, and I'm about to have a 3rd taken up by my special weapon I'm making. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, your weapon's gonna take up another slot. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So
My weapon will take up my last slot.
There
So
And what-
I would actually
There are
say,
feats. There
I
are
would say give that to a non-combat character in case they run out of spells and have to go punch.
well,
yeah, like Humble. The
apparently.
Humble, the guy with the shield.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe Humble wants to punch,
yeah. You would have to. You won't be. You won't
or
be hitting
maybe
with the
Levy
shield.
wants to punch something.
Yeah. If you.
Oh.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, with her -1 strength,
Okay,
her
so
spaghetti noodle arms.
whoever
Humble has
takes
a plus.
yeah. Okay.
Humble
No,
has
just
plus
imagine
2
Lev.
strength.
I just
Like Levi's
imagine
gonna
Levy.
hurt herself instead.
Just imagine
Okay,
Levy
so-
bitch slapping someone with this.
I missed.
It's a backhand.
There's a mace of disruption.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
I mean, the staff of withering might be a little bit better for Levi if we're looking to give her something that's like
yeah. I mean, the
In
stuff.
that range?
So Levi, I think you can only have either the staff or the rod. I don't think you can have both.
oh yeah, true. Alright, yeah, never mind.
Well, what?
You can change.
So
you can be like one
compared
day,
to the rod, what does the staff do? Like comparatively?
The staff is like a magic quarterstaff, so on a hit it deals damage as normal, but you also have 3 charges you can use to deal an extra 2d10 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, it'd only really be situationally good for Levi if someone like got up in her space,
I mean,
but
it's
also she
basically
tries
a monk.
to avoid that.
I mean,
So yeah.
that would be useful for
Yeah, because
Seraph.
like it'd probably be better
Well-
for someone else who's like actually in the fray of it regularly.
I would say.
Well, I mean, if you could use it, like you could have that in your unarmed your wraps. So
Okay.
Everybody
If
is level
what-
7.
Actually, what did the bandages do?
Say that again.
And what
Hmm?
does the
Um,
short sword of life is doing?
Short sword of wounding.
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 It
Of
causes at the start of the creature's turn, every 1d if you hit it, it has to take 1d4 damage, and I think it has to roll a DC save 15 to avoid the damage. So it accumulates. So if you hit a creature, 4 or 5 times, and they're
Yeah.
46, 44, or 5d4.
If you hit a creature with like low con, you can stack a lot of damage on. You can stack a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yep.
I think we should give that to Smith because he's
Yeah,
the big
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
so-
right. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you got that. We have so everybody is now level 7. You guys can do that now.
Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah. Hey, so
Yeah.
unless anybody objects, I'd probably take the bow, the bracers of archery, and the stone.
Yeah, you guys argue amongst yourselves. I have no say in
That's
who takes it.
fair.
What does the
Okay.
mace
I think what.
What?
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it offline.
It's
not
up to you
important
guys.
right
You guys
I
can talk
thi-
about it an hour
I
later.
think whatever's left we should sell because I don't think we have enough room to keep everything, so let's just sell it and split the cash with whatever's left.
Yeah.
I'm just interested in the Mace of Destruction. What-
The destruction. I like that. Massive disruption. Okay, so that's
heard
it.
that.
Okay, so what are you not taking? So I know. So for later, I can figure out a price for it later.
The staff of withering.
The staff we're not keeping. Okay,
Wait, what did that do?
Yeah.
it's just if
That
you
was the 2d10 necrotic damage.
extra charges.
Oh.
It's a quarter staff, and you can spend charges to do damage.
I would say that's good for I would say that's good for Edmund. Like, since he's gonna.
Yeah, but he's already gonna get the whip and the rod, and he can't have both.
Yeah.
Oh, what does the rod do?
The rod is like you can only for warlocks. When you take an action, you can get an extra slot.
Hmm. How far does is the quarterstaff 5 feet?
Yeah, quarter staff is 5 feet, like everything else.
Okay.
I mean, the quarter staff could be useful for my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys decide. You can do the weapon and the hand tape, Seraph. That's fine. Weapons are different from the hand slots and all that nonsense.
Yeah, technically the quarterstaff is a versatile weapon, so you can actually wield it one-handed.
Yeah, one or
Yep.
two-handed. Yeah. So yeah, Seraph, if you take this, make sure you declare one or two-handed before you start rolling. All right. So you. Can
Yeah, I
adjust
mean,
the damage.
well, I will always use two-handed because I mean you can do that.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, you can
Oh.
always do it two-handed because yeah. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Keep going.
I want to know what the mace does.
Mace of Disruption. Look it up, my man. It does extra. It does damage against undead, and like if you hit them within a certain HP, they can instantly die.
Oh well, you should keep it because or
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
Wait,
you got to remember how many slots we're taking. We can only have 3.
Yeah,
So
unless
you have,
unless,
you have to
yeah,
think about it.
unless you guys
Yeah.
take a feat. Unless you
I
guys take a
already
feat.
have.
wait, but I wonder something. What if you transfer the mace's ability to your handgun,
It takes
your
like a
Glock?
day.
What?
I mean, transfer the enchantment of
Okay,
the mace of destruction to a gun.
To a gun?
It takes like a
I would say no.
That'd be
That would be really expensive, really time consuming, and I don't think it'd
That's
be
not
worth
worth it.
it. It wouldn't be worth it.
Okay, well, I think to quickly make this work out, then, I mean, it sounds like we're doing this now. Does anybody particularly want the bow besides me?
I mean,
No,
you
you
can have
got
the
it, man.
You're probably
Okay, what about the braces of archery?
That's you, man. You're the archer.
Okay, so I think the thing we have to figure out then is the luck stone. I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
don't know if
kind of.
it's tunable or not.
Oh, that is
Okay,
real.
that's fine. Yeah. I'm about to do a quick thing.
I think
I'll
Levi
take it
should
if
get
nobody wants
the.
it, but
Maybe we should give it to
Okay, sounds
To
good.
Levi?
Okay.
the look stone.
I mean, I don't know how much use I would get out of it because she doesn't have to make quite as many like checks and saving throws as those who are like in melee range.
Yeah, again, that'd probably make more sense for Smith.
Wait. Is it called the Mace of Destruction or Mace of Disruption?
Disruption.
Oh, Disruption.
Disruption. The one for
Oh.
undead.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's a hit a fiend or it's a fiend or an undead.
Yeah. It's both, dude. It's really really good.
Woo! I got 70 health now.
Nice, dude. Yeah, if you guys want to take the averages, and you don't have to roll, that's up to you. You can take the average and just take the whatever the average of the rolling instead of rolling.
okay. So what do we have left that we're not taking then? I guess just so the DM can help us
Yeah.
figure out the value.
Yeah, I got to figure out a
Okay,
value.
so the staff of withering's
Oh.
gone, and the short sword of
Wounding.
the short sword's gone.
Actually, can we find some reasons to find out what the cursed sword does? The Strahd sword.
It's okay. Yeah, we'll do that right now. So you guys are at the Hunters Association building. I'm assuming you guys are gonna take the thing, take the reward out of that. Are you guys
Oh,
ready? Are you guys ready? So
Yes.
they hand each and every one of you, including Edmund, because he did help you guys and he was there. Each of you guys is gonna take 50 platinum.
Wow, I don't even know
Holy
that's worth.
shit!
500 gold
100
pieces.
gold pieces.
500 gold
500 gold pieces. Holy shit!
Good shit.
Okay,
For the
so
rich
50
boys.
platinum is.
Platinum is worth 10. So just say you can, if you for simplicity, you can say 500 gold pieces or 50 platinum, whichever is easier for you guys.
Wait, each or four?
Each.
No,
Five,
Okay.
oh,
1 platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Yep.
So,
Exactly.
Thank you. You defeated
We're
me with
rich,
math.
guys.
All right, so okay, got it. And then I'm making note there.
And then if you guys, you guys can do the reassessment if you want.
yeah,
not
I mean,
mu- not
we're all
much-
gonna be S3.
Not much is going to change with the bounty board currently. I don't think anything new is going to pop up on the bounty board right now. Yeah. So, okay. So all of you guys, including Edmund, because I'd rather just do this now. You guys decide that you guys it was a while. It was a very harrowing experience, but you guys are like, you know what? Let's try to see if we got an extra power. We can change our rank. And you guys talk to the half-elf woman behind the desk, and she's just like, "Oh, you guys want to go in as a group?" or individually?
Yes.
Group,
Yes,
probably.
as a group.
Group. Okay. So she's gonna produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She, you see that she puts out what appears to be like some sort of odd suitcase of some kind. She opens 6 of them. So each of you have your own like individual suitcase. She opens up each one of them. She turns them around, and you see like in like a little like more or less pole. You see a little like crystal inside of there. There's six crystals, so all of you guys can touch them at the same time. She just says like, okay, just put your hands on the crystal. It'll measure your power, and
Huh. Okay.
we'll give you your rank. Because I remember
All right. Sweet.
this is how they did it. Okay, so all of you guys touch them, and you guys have this weird. All of you have this weird sensation, like an extra surge of power just goes through you and into the crystal, very briefly, and then it's gone. And then you see that she's looking at she's very much looking at a laptop, right, with readouts, and she just like her eyes just go wide at all 6 of you, and she's just like, and she grabs a phone real quick and tries to hide what she's saying real quick in the phone. And
Perception.
perception.
Yeah, perception.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. I was gonna say. Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
gotta get back to that page.
Okay, those people are mad lads. Call the police.
Okay.
16.
Serif. Okay, you're gonna hit here a little bit. I think you're gonna get most of this.
Humble
Humble's
did
got-
perception. You got a 19.
Yeah, Humble's got this unlocked.
19.
Levi has no clue what's going on.
Sorry, Levi. Levi, you're kind of like, what just happened?
Just imagine that.
So
Just imagine that.
She's too distracted by how pretty this lady is to pay attention to what she's
Ah,
saying.
just imagine
Man,
that.
I love
He
it.
is smoking.
Yes.
Just imagine that Smith is just is able to listen to her because he's just stepping behind her.
So yeah, you guys briefly hear she's trying to stay quiet, but you guys with you guys like lean in a little bit. You're like, hold on, what is she saying? And you just hear her say, Madam President, we have 6 more coming in. Can you come down? And then she hangs up and she's like, would you? And she just talks to all 6 of you again, and she's like, would you guys like to wait just briefly? We have somebody would like to have a brief discussion with you.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
So,
Did we take a long rest or a short rest?
you guys can take
I
a
mean,
quick.
we leveled up. So you kind of get all your shit back when you level up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we see. If, it doesn't take the. You guys aren't in any danger, so you guys can just take a short rest. Fine, it's not too bad. You guys wait about 5 or 10 minutes. Why is this not?
It would be funny if you said, no, just for fun, you wait for 8 hours.
Okay.
Just for long
Anyways,
rest.
you guys take a long rest in the middle at the bottom floor of the Hunters Association building. Great, sweet. Okay,
Well, I mean, it's two,
so you
it's
guys
6,
see.
8 hours.
Okay. You guys see coming out of an elevator to the ground floor. You guys see a human woman. She's about 5'7", and she has black hair, but toward about midway it turns into red, and blue eyes. She has a set of robes on, and I have. Boom. She has a set of robes on, and she just walks towards you guys, and she is just like, and she briefly has a chat with the woman that you're talking to behind the counter. They have a
Oh no, Davey, don't look at her!
It's too late.
They have a brief talk. They have a brief talk with each other, and this woman steps in front of you guys, and it's just like, well, it's not every day that I have 1 S-ranked person come in, but 6. Well, I think I've won the lottery. I think.
Well, that's neat.
I think I think they'll. I'd like to have a conversation with all 6 of you, if that's all right.
Of
Sure.
course.
Sounds good.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, just yeah. Can I just take a call?
Levi, charisma.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I have to do it.
Is it just
Whatever you
is it
want,
just
babe.
straight charisma?
Straight charisma.
Okay.
Whatever you want, babe. I'll do anything.
Oh no!
She just has a smile on her face. And so all 6 of you follow behind this woman. What's up?
Can I make a call though?
Yeah, go ahead. She's not gonna stop you.
Yeah. Okay. Sort of just calls to his home. It is basically his master's home. And just call her.
Okay. Yeah, it rings like a couple of times and then it gets picked up. Yes, who is it?
Hello, master. It's me, Sarah.
Yes. It's been a little bit of time, but you know, I wasn't too worried. As the case of dungeons, things can get a bit wonky. So,
Oh wait, is it the master?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it's not the master.
Darren's gonna go.
Levi says to tell her I said hi.
Let me tell you. Say
Darren's gonna go. Well, I love a strong woman in my life. How you doing, ma'am?
Look, I kick Darren in the balls for doing that. No, I mean, yeah, I'm doing fine now. I mean,
19. Yo.
great. Oh shit.
Okay. You are talking on the
Yeah,
phone, so you're not sure how you're not sure about her reaction to you saying that. That's all I'm gonna say.
It doesn't matter. Me and Levi have a battle right now.
Anyway, keep going, Sarah.
Yeah. Okay. I had a rough day, I guess. I mean, I just come out from a dungeon and I thought that. I mean, what horde is it now? Is it?
You guys went inside the dungeon late at night, and you guys came out, and it's about like 10 in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, after I have something to do, so do you want to? I mean, do you want to go to the association and say after that we can get the town and do it something in town?
Yeah. I'm not sure how much you remember, but there's a celebration. A celebration of an anniversary coming up in about like a day or so. I think that's a good time to have a break. What do you think?
Yes, of course.
I think that sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be back soon then.
Okay.
What?
Pleasure. All right. Hang up.
Yes.
You got
Rest.
Yeah.
I does. Yep. Festival. Sony be a festival.
You guys, whoever has been in, well, no, this is just for in general, just the world at large. There's an anniversary. There's a most like an anniversary sort of celebration about like the anniversary of when all the extra races came around. Not when the dungeons came, because that was bad. That was a bad time. When all of the extra races, the Dragonborn, the Goliaths, all that stuff, there's a celebration according to that day, and that's coming in the next day or two, and it's going to be a big celebration, and we're gonna have some chill time.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Ooh,
Tomorrow is the festival. Damn, every time it's good. We always hang out with my master and this festival. It's so fun.
Yeah, it happens.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's a big celebration, and like, yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yes, my master is always eager to go there. She always wants us to.
Darren will ask. Hang on, I gotta get their names.
Oh, about the half orcs?
Tsubasa.
I gotta get their names though, because Darren knows their name.
Yes, I know.
All right. Darren's gonna ask. Do you think if Arlag will be there?
He might. He might. We'll see. We'll see what his mood is on the day.
Because I mean, Darren's gonna go down to the. He's gonna go down to the orcs whenever he has time, anyways, because he's got to finish his weapon.
Yeah.
And that's the.
Yeah.
So the
He's
so
also
the
gonna do
festival. I mean, tomorrow is the festival, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I just want to do something evil. I mean, just to say something evil.
Well, Darren's gonna go. Maybe we should celebrate. Let's go for a drink.
Yeah. No, I mean we have to follow the girl. I mean the lady. Just
I'm saying.
yeah. Oh shit! What is that?
I don't know what Smith is rolling for, but he critically succeeded.
Oh, sorry, no, it was just an accident.
He,
Damn,
you
no,
wasted
a nat 20.
in Smith's
No.
head, Smith said he imagined doing something. I don't know what he imagined of doing.
It was acrobatics. It was
No,
an acrobatics
this-
check, I think.
How is that?
He's doing
in this
backflip.
cramped elevator, Smith does a front flip with the inside of this cramped elevator with all 6 of you, with all 7 of you now.
And he successfully,
And I succeed.
successfully seduced the lady.
Apparently,
And then
Okay.
say nothing.
So Darren's gonna have a little chat with Smith while they're walking.
okay, go ahead. Yeah, you guys are in the elevator, and you guys are.
Smith, that armor of I would like to still build it, but I'd like to gift it to the orc if you would help me. I think it'd be a good sort of peace offering, as well as the orcs are a very poor tribe. So I think it'd be good.
All right, I'm down. Let's do it. I certainly don't have much interest in the festival, so.
I mean, I wasn't really finished with this. With what Surfer was going to say. Tomorrow it's the festival. I will go with my master. So
Oh, I'll do that.
yeah. Yes, I mean she's always I always like the festival. Every time we have to wear some yukatas and all that.
No.
What's she gonna be wearing?
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I know it's sudden, but if you want, you can accompany us tomorrow if you want.
Darren's gonna shoot a like laser eyes at Levy. May the best man win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a mental check on Livy, and
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Levi is distracted by all the Levi's distracted by all the ladies.
Yeah.
All the whammon.
well,
Sorry, I'm too busy being distracted by the woman right in front of us.
yeah, just sorry.
So
I have both
See-
can. Both
See,
can.
Darren's a one-man lad, a one-woman lad.
Oh wow, very
So-
sudden of you, Darren.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, for the first one, it's for Darren. You don't see it, but for Levy, because I'm not one, because he's completely oblivious about. He's completely. I want him to be completely oblivious of Levy, his feelings about his master. So
Mhm.
he's really eager to go to the festival too.
Sorry, what was that?
I see, Levy. I mean, every time he tries to do an inside check on Levy about if concerning his master, it will be always at disadvantage or with because he is clueless that Levy is into his master.
Oh yeah, would that be like
Yeah.
insight
Yeah.
versus deception?
So Levi, it's up to you if you want to roll. You can give him. He did.
No, it's not 20 because it's not. No, it's not one because he's completely clueless about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah. No. So you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm rolling one anyway. We'll see.
Ooh.
No, it
Basically-
matches.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I know he's that it's always there's always a disadvantage when he's inciting a levy with his about his masters. So
Okay. So yeah, you're just having a hard time trying to read into Levi right now, and you're probably
no, this
They just want to be really great gal pals, you know?
She just
Like
wants
braid
to
each
be
other's
friends.
hair and
It's
stuff.
just a friend zone thing.
She seems like such a nice lady, you know?
yeah. I mean,
Nah,
Yeah,
I think the
so
nice
basically-
card to get in the pants.
no, but out of character it means that he does out of character. Zerf don't even know it, but he's rooting for you. And
Nice.
no, yeah, but he gives you a pass without knowing it.
Nice. She appreciates it.
Humble's gonna come out like John Cena. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, so you guys head up to. Well, you guys, the elevator stops, and you guys head into the office of the Madam Director of the President's Association. She sits you all down. It's a fairly nice room. You know, she's used to having guests, pretty important guests. So you know, it's definitely not super extravagant, but it's definitely like she thought about the furniture that she wants to put in this room. She sits behind her little desk. It's not. It doesn't. You know. It's a pretty standard desk. Nothing too crazy. Pretty simple. And she sits behind it. And she's like, "Well, I know that very very soon all of you guys will have offers for going and joining a guild. But if you guys wish to make your own guild, I don't think anybody will stop 6 S-ranked hunters of all things. If you guys would like, there's some options for possible locations, and if you guys want to start recruiting for your guild, be so kind. I do have a request though. So a lot of hunters go after the gold and the hunt. You know, I go after whatever they want, right? But I always ask all the S-ring hunters if they can come and help the association out in their own. It's nothing too extravagant. How do I phrase this? If you guys ever need some help from the Hunters Association, we'll do our best. But if you guys want to go out on your own and do what you've always been doing, going into dungeons, that's up to you. Whatever you guys would like to do.
So Darren will ask, how much would it to buy a building here so we can start, like,
So-
essentially
rent it
building
out.
a guild?
Yeah, I would say first things. Yeah, renting out a building isn't hard. Obviously, location will matter.
Probably a bar so we can make revenue.
An actual bar.
So we can make revenue.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Damn right.
Yeah,
So we can get lit after work.
After recruiting, you'll start making money because the people that you recruit may go on their own missions. If you recruit, you can recruit people to go on missions. You can also recruit people to just do research and make things. If you so desire, it's up to you guys and whatever your current situation is with.
Humble's from
money.
like Norway, so he's gonna
Right.
ask,
Yeah.
does South Korea allow prostitution?
No!
She looks at you. No.
Can I
be your
fist slap
prostitute
him?
friend.
Yes, you
I'll
can
be your
slap
prostitute.
very much so. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I use my straps.
I do
okay?
a dodge action.
No.
Dodge.
Now Seraph got you. Seraph hits you. Seraph hits you.
But
Nah.
Oh,
nah,
fuck.
No. That the damage is where I'm gonna say nah. So Seraph gives you a solid slap on the face, humbled, and it hurt. It stung a lot. All things considered, he's a monk. It could hurt a whole lot worse, but you know it hurt.
but realistically though, Darren will ask again. how much would it be to buy a bar?
I'll think of. It's probably gonna. It's not gonna be cheap.
Well, yeah, but we've all got a fair amount if we all want to pitch in.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Wait.
depends. Are we buying like a bar, or are we buying a building and turning it into a
I
bar?
mean, if
I
we,
was thinking of buying a building and turning it into a bar.
I mean, if you want a building, we can't go out hang out with my master and my
I'll
house.
tell you what.
Well,
The Hunters Association has its own resources. How about I help you with the bar in return for a favor? For
what's
later.
this favor?
Nothing too crazy. I won't make you guys do anything too crazy. I am of course I have a whole lot of power, a whole lot of say in a lot of places. So maybe one day I can open a door for you guys that won't open otherwise.
Sounds fair.
That sounds fair.
Consider a favor for later. Anyway, so I'll do a. There's gonna be a lot of. So I'll put in a recruitment thing later. But for right now, she'll give you the general. We'll say that the location is not too far from the city center because she's giving you guys a very good. She's going out of her way to help you guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I know a place because I know a bar we could buy.
So yeah, Darren will talk to the others while we're walking over there. So the goal is with the bar, right? We need to make. It's good to make revenue, so we aren't just focused on dungeon revenue. So
Sure.
Yes.
we have a bar open. We have revenue constantly.
Yeah, the dungeons, especially high-ranking dungeons, can fork in a lot of money.
Why is prostitution not legal?
Because,
Shut up!
and the voice shouts out, "Because we said so."
I see. God has entered the chat.
By the way,
I know for Levi's backgrounds, I've set it as like guild merchant because that was the closest thing I could think to like a business owner sort of background. But I know it says she's like an established and well-respected member of the guild, which I assume is like a modern-day business association or whatever. So would that potentially be able to get them like some connections with someone who might know of a building or be willing to sell?
Okay.
and
So
you know what? I can work.
I'll give you guys some options later. I have some. I got some ways. I gotta be pretty soon, so I'll cut this a little short. I'll give you guys the options of like the Hunters Association will give you an option of a building. You guys don't have to take it if you don't want to.
Sweet.
You guys can try to do you guys can DM me the totals later, but do an investigation check. Just in general, if you can find one, a good place, two, if it's going to be expensive, and three, if the building is good in itself, like how the quality of the building, right? That sort of.
What skill is this?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Just going around the city
There we
trying
go.
to find a place.
How much?
Oh my gosh,
18.
Smith
18.
using his underground contacts
All right.
somehow found something out of the ether. I'll give you guys a couple options for a possible building. If you guys buy it, if you guys find it on your own rather than taking the Hunters Association offer, oof, ouch. If you guys don't take the Hunters Association offer, that means you have to buy it. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
You have to buy it out of your own money. And then I'll do a really long list of recruitment options for you guys. It's gonna be a lot. Obviously, people are gonna cost money based on month and blah blah blah, and maybe there'll be
You can
some.
recruit the Warforged. Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, no. Every people we recruit must be of living state.
So at least one person needs to be in charge of you guys' guild. You guys should. I would personally recommend naming the guild so it makes it easier for you guys to be found, obviously. And at least one person needs to be in charge. All of you can be in charge. That's fine, but at least one person needs to be in charge.
I think we should put Smith in charge of the guild.
Smith, any
Well, we
Ah,
should
okay.
put Levi because Levi's the
Well,
merchant.
I think
Darren, she
I think of the bar Levi should be in charge of. I think of the guild Smith should be in charge of.
Yeah, I think Levi'd be down to run the bar.
Okay, that's
So, I
fine.
mean, she's basically already running a
Yeah,
business.
Yeah, whenever you're not in a dungeon or like not outside, you'll do it. All right. So I'll give you guys a little.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna. I'm gonna,
Seraph could cook.
yeah, I'm gonna cut this a little short. You
Yeah.
guys can talk amongst yourselves.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll give you guys options later. All right.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
give
All right, dude. See you later.
We're gonna finish up a little early.